Welcome to my channel. Subscribe, like, comment, or share the link in the description. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Once upon a time, there was a boy who lived in the desert. But we don't care about him. First, some Jedi Knights went to save the planet, but it was a trap. So they went down to the planet and met a new friend. And then they saved the Queen.
Thanks, guys.
But their ship got damaged.
Ow, ow!
So they all went to Tatooine to fix it. And met a boy who lived in the desert.
What's up?
He was a pod racer. A really good one. It was because he had lots of he was the chosen one. So they took him with him, and they ran into a bad guy. But they got away. They went to Coruscant to get help. But all they got was a lot of talk. So they went to save the planet themselves.
Here they come!
They had a big fight, and the boy blew stuff up, and they beat the bad guy. And they all had a big party to celebrate. The boy grew up and became a Jedi. He met the girl who used to be the Queen, but somebody was trying to get her. There was a big chase, and then the boy and girl went on vacation. Meanwhile, the Jedi met a bounty hunter, and his son, and his clones. The boy went back to the desert and kind of lost it, but the girl still liked him. Then everybody went to another desert, but that wasn't such a great idea. Then their friends showed up to save the day. Unfortunately, there were lots of bad guys, but fortunately, the good guys had lots and lots of clones. Then they had a big fight.
Ow!
Really?
And the little green guy went totally ballistic. The guys got away. The boy and girl got married. Then there was some Clone Wars. And a big battle in space.
Like this? One?
And then the boy beat one of the bad guys. And the girl gave him a surprise. And the Jedi found a new bad guy. And the boy got a new boss, who was a bad guy. And then there were Wookiees. But then some bad stuff happened. And even more bad stuff. And even more bad stuff. The boy got real messed up.
Little help.
But his new boss made him all better.
Good as new.
Sort of. And even though things looked pretty bad, there was a new hope for the galaxy. The end.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Once upon a time, there was a boy who lived in the desert. The desert was very boring, but he longed to have a big adventure one day. Then he met a couple of robots and decided to go save the galaxy. And a pretty girl.
Hey.
So they all went to look for the crazy old man that lives in the desert. He told the boy his dad was a Jedi Knight and gave him a magic sword. Then it was time to go to space, but first they needed a ship and a captain. That guy seemed good. Plus, he had a big hairy sidekick. So they all went to Alderaan, but it exploded. So they went to the Death Star instead. They got chased by some guys, saved the pretty girl, lost the crazy old man, and got away. Then they came back and blew it up. And they all lived happily ever after. Until the bad guys found their secret base and messed everything up. The captain and the pretty girl and the hairy sidekick hid in some space room. Well, the boy went to learn to be a real Jedi Knight, just like his dad. But a big monster ate the ship. And the boy wasn't very good at it. So he went to Cloud City, where the captain ran into his best friend in the whole entire galaxy.
No.
Sorry, second best. Who betrayed them.
Ah.
Then the boy arrived to save the day. But he was a little bit late, and a whole lot in trouble. Maybe he should have practiced. That was when the boy got some very surprising news about his dad.
What up, son?
He didn't take it very well. This time they didn't live so happily ever after, especially the captain. So his friends went to rescue him. It didn't go so well, so they tried a different plan. That one didn't go so well either. Fortunately, it all worked out in the end. Unfortunately, the bad guys were building a new Death Star, so the boy and his friends went on a secret mission to go blow it up again. Until they got caught by man-eating teddy bears, who became their new friends. The boy spent the day with his dad and got to meet his dad's boss.
Why?
Meanwhile,
Boom.
in space, but their new friends fixed things. And the boy's dad saved the day.
Boom.
Death Star exploded
Boom.
again, and they all lived happily ever after.
Ah.
Except for that guy. The end.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Once upon a time, there was a girl who lived in the desert. The desert was very boring, but she longed to have a big adventure one day. Then she met a droid who knew where the first boy was.
Nope.
No, not that one. But a bad guy who decided to be a good guy helped her escape in an old ship, where they met an old captain and his Wookiee. He took them to a crazy old lady, but her house got blown up by the bad guys. So the good guys had to come in and save them, but the girl got captured. They went to the rebel base to get more ships to blow up another Death Star, but the captain, his Wookiee, and the new good guy had to go turn off the shields. The girl escaped, they lost the crazy old captain and got away.
Boom.
The guy blew up the Death Star base thing. But then an old droid woke up and told the good guys where the original boy was hiding. The girl and the Wookiee went to the boy's home, where he was now a crazy old man who didn't like superpowers or laser swords. It turns out when the main bad guy was a kid, the old man didn't like his future, so he tried to end it. But that didn't go so well. The main bad guy told the girl this, so she wanted to talk to him.
Ow.
She got to meet the main bad guy's boss. They took care of him and some red guys, then knocked out each other. Meanwhile, in space, it was a trap. Then the good guys hit on another planet where the bad guys attacked them, and the old man came back, but that didn't go so well either. Then the good guys escaped and hid for a little bit until they found out that the old man's dad's old boss was back somehow, and he created more bad guys. And he adopted the new main bad guy. So the good guys had to look for something that they could use to find something that they could use to find the bad guy's boss. So they did that, but they lost the old princess. Then the girl crashed the bad guy's ship, no longer wanting to be a Jedi, until she suddenly did again. Then she took the first boy's old ship back to save the day. And the bad guy realized he was bad, so he turned good again and helped the girl fight the bad boss. Unfortunately, he took the power to be young again. But fortunately, the girl had a lightsaber. But she fell asleep, so all the previous good guys had to get her up, including the two boys. Unfortunately, the bad boss had lightning and ships. But fortunately, the girl had 2 lightsabers and even more ships, so the bad guys lost. The good guys all celebrated because they could finally live happily ever after. Except for that guy. The end.